In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. HAIDER Ali Dogar. Applications of slope. The slope of a line is a measure of its steepness or inclination. It is defined as the change in the vertical distance, y-coordinate, divided by the change in the horizontal distance, x-coordinate, between 2 points on the line. The slope is commonly denoted by the letter m. There are many practical applications of slope in various fields, including 1. Engineering and construction. Slope is used to determine the angle of incline or decline of a surface or structure, such as a road or a building. This information is important for the design and construction of these structures to ensure stability and safety. 2. Geography and geology. Slope is used to measure the incline or decline of a landform, such as a mountain or a valley. This information is important for understanding the geomorphology of an area and the potential hazards it may pose. 3. Agriculture and forestry. Slope is used to determine the feasibility of cultivating crops or planting trees on a particular piece of land. The slope of the land can affect the amount of sunlight and water that reaches the plants, as well as the risk of erosion. For environmental science, slope can be used to understand the movement of water and sediment across a landscape. For example, steeper slopes tend to have more erosion due to the faster movement of water and sediment down the slope. 5. Economics. In economics, the slope of a demand curve represents the willingness of consumers to pay for a good or service. A steeper slope indicates that consumers are willing to pay a higher price for the good or service. 6. Of medicine. Slope is used in medicine to measure the rate of change of a particular variable over time. For example, the slope of a blood pressure curve can indicate the effectiveness of a particular treatment. There are many examples of slope in daily life, such as 1. Walking up or down a hill. The slope of the hill determines how steep it is and how much effort is required to walk up or down it. 2. Driving on a road. The slope of a road affects the fuel consumption of a vehicle and the safety of driving on it. 3. Water flow in a pipe or channel. The slope of a pipe or channel determines the rate at which water flows through it. For measuring height, slope can be used to measure the height of an object or a building using a tool such as a clinometer or a laser rangefinder. The slope is measured from the ground to the top of the object, and the height is calculated using trigonometry. 5. Landscaping. The slope of a yard or garden can affect the type of plants that can be grown and the location of various features, such as a pool or a shed. 6. Roofing. The slope of a roof affects the type of roofing material that can be used and the amount of maintenance required. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most